In today's video, Jeffree Star goes on a Twitter and Snapchat rant coming for brands continually taking influencers on brand trips. Plus, I'll have my thoughts on Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's part 4 of the series, The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star. Those stories coming up now. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. If you're a return subscriber, I really do appreciate your continued support. If you're new here and you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Everyone give this video a big thumbs up. Click on that notification bell and select it to all. That way you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Before we get started, and as always, I do need to remind you guys that I am a drama commentary channel. I have opinions and I speak them freely. Opinions are not facts, they never have been facts, and they never will be facts. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's dive in. Yesterday, Shane Dawson uploaded part 4 of his series, The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star. Part 4, the $20 million deal with Jeffree Star, didn't have much drama attached to it and mainly focused on the business side of things. Jeffree and Shane gave their final approval for the eyeshadow shades in both the Conspiracy and the Mini Conspiracy palettes, as well as for the velour liquid lipsticks. We also learned that the launch date for the entire collection will be November 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so less than 2 weeks away. You can bet that this collection is going to sell out super fast, although according to Jeffree, they did order a lot of units, apparently 1 million units. The only real tea that I found noteworthy is that it appeared that Morphe pushed up James Charles's anniversary mini palette launch to give Shane Dawson's collection collab with Jeffree Star the spotlight. Morphe asked Shane if he would be interested in launching his collection at the end of October, but Shane had no interest in that. Shane felt that launching his collection near Halloween would cheapen it. He wanted to make sure everyone understood that his palettes are for all year-round use, not just a gimmick for Halloween. Shane asked Morphe if this would affect any other influencer's launch, and she mentioned that they were working on something for the anniversary of James Charles's palette, but they said that they didn't have a date set in stone yet. From the way that she talked about it, it seemed like they had planned on November for James's mini palette. Clearly, the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collaboration is a substantially bigger deal than James's repeat palette in miniature form, so they pushed James up and gave his spot to Shane. Was Morphe being shady towards James Charles? Nope, it's just good business. I gotta say, I rather enjoyed this part. I found it very fascinating seeing how the deals go down. I was especially happy to hear that Jeffree Star Cosmetics plans on ordering 1 million palettes because regular launches are a bloodbath alone. Add Shane, things are going to be far more insane than anyone could have imagined. I'm sure that the site will crash and the entire collection will sell out fast. I just hope that everyone who wants it will be able to get their hands on it. Aside from learning more about the business side of things, I really enjoyed watching Shane playing with his makeup. I am no beauty guru, but I'm not new to makeup either, and I'm honestly shook at how good Shane is with his eye looks. I mean, seriously. Look out, MUAs, because Shane Dawson is coming for you. Now on to the real tea. Jeffree Star took to Twitter after part 4 had been up for a while, and he said that he is shocked at how well received it was. He never thought that anyone cared about what goes on behind the scenes in the makeup industry. Why he thought that, I'll never understand. Now that he knows that this is something people love to see, he plans on showing us more behind-the-scenes footage with his future launches. He also plans on spilling the tea on things other brands don't want us, the consumers, to know about. Jeffree Star exposing the cosmetics industry? Yes please. Jeffree took to his Snapchat this morning and said the following.
I got time this morning. Y'all want to hear some more? Y'all want some more tea? I always have thoughts and opinions, and a lot of the times people take it as like drama or starting something, and I'm like, girl, I know so much about this industry. I'm a marketing mastermind, and I've been in the game for a long time. So when I'm voicing an opinion about someone else's business or maybe a thought about something, like, it's never tea, it's just the reality. And I know I say that, I'm not even trying to joke around right now, like, it's the reality. I always keep it so real, and often it's gotten me in trouble. And I sometimes think at night, like, girl, like, do people not want to know the truth? Maybe they don't. But in this industry, there are so many secrets. So I'm working on a very big beauty secrets video right now, uncovering more layers of what brands are afraid and do not want you, the customer, to know me, the customer. I'm like, girl, I get a lot of PR in the mail, but I spend thousands of dollars on makeup. I started as a makeup lover and I will die a makeup lover. So as someone who buys makeup all the time, whether it's online, Ulta, Sephora, when I travel, like I just love trying new things. I was in Rite Aid this morning, literally 20 minutes ago, and there was a new beauty line in Rite Aid. And I was like, oh my God, like I want to try it. So I just bought it all. Like I just love buying it. But there are so many secrets and things that brands do. And I think that they're afraid for me to unveil things. Like, girl, on the real, like all these brand influencer trips, I think they kind of need to stop. Like I'm all down for a party and a hurrah, but like you shouldn't need to fly 45 influencers to a foreign country to sell some mascara. Girl, is that necessary anymore? Like I just think the way that the beauty industry is, it's stale. I'm bored. I think what's most fascinating about the makeup and beauty industry is that it's always evolving. And it's a little stale right now. Companies are a little stale. They're panicking. There's a few big dogs that are killing it. They are artistically amazing. But a lot of brands right now, like, as someone who buys makeup, I'm bored. And I love to hear your guys' thoughts. Tweet me. This is going to be up all day. I want to hear your thoughts. Watch episode 4. Chime in. And I always have a lot of thoughts and opinions. And some people don't like it. The truth sometimes hurts. Trust me. It's hurt me. It's hurt. But the truth hurts. And I think that this industry needs a little awakening. And a lot of people are afraid. Some people don't want to play along. But at the end of the day, me and Shane wanted to create something that had never been done before and do something different because the beauty industry, girl, it's getting a little boring. So let me just say one last thing. I'm ready for 2020 to have new blood on the scene, new faces. I want to see more beauty on YouTube, more content, and there is just so much growing room. Right now, I think everything is just kind of like in a state of weird limbo, girl, and me and Shane are just trying to crack the egg. So thank you to anyone who's made it this far into my rant. I love you. Thank you. I'm gonna go enjoy this beautiful day. I will be back in a little bit, but I'll be on Twitter later, so let me know your thoughts about everything. And what a year. I'm like, what a year.
And if you think Jeffree Star stopped there, you would be wrong. He also took to Twitter and said the following. Dear makeup brands, everyone, including me, is tired of seeing influencer brand trips. You shouldn't need to fly 45 people out to a foreign country to sell some mascara. The way the industry works needs a major overhaul. The industry is stale, so wake the F up. There are brand owners that behind the scenes have told makeup labs not to work with me or give me certain formulas. Can you imagine being that insecure? You know who you are, and all of the disgusting behavior that goes on behind closed doors really needs to stop. Management. I want everyone to win. Anyone I'm friends with in the industry, I've only wanted the best for. Helped them in any way I could and gave them all of my contacts. But money makes people evil, and I'm so grateful that I don't have that dark mindset. Keeping it 100. Know your own worth. Keeping it 100. The responses to Jeffree's tweets were generally positive. Someone tweeted, "What would be more enticing for me to buy a mascara or support a brand is if they gave 40 normal customers a trip. Show love back to the millions of people who buy your products, not the people you're paying to talk good about your brand." Jeffree actually responded to this tweet. He said, "Hence the reason why JSC has never done a brand trip. Keeping it 100. But a customer trip? Love that idea. Be right back." Someone else tweeted, "Or just make quality makeup and packaging that makes us want to buy their makeup." And then Jeffree said, 100, 100, 100. Someone else tweeted, "Okay, but a Jeffree Star Cosmetics brand trip, except it's you treating aspiring makeup artists or your biggest fans on a 4-day vacation. I'm just saying." And Jeffree said, "I am so down with that idea." Marlene Estelle of Makeup Geek had something to say on the matter as well. She tweeted to Jeffree, "Agreed. It's different if it's a trip as a thank you for their support for the brand. I'm all for that. But don't make them post to social since it's a gift. But the trips for advertising just isn't effective. Jeffree responded to Marlena and said, 200%. It's crazy to watch from the customer standpoint. Seeing someone else on an exotic island doesn't make me want to buy a product. Marlena responded to Jeffree. She said, me either. If anything, it turns me off because it feels like you're paid to say how great a mascara is. Why don't they use the money for content and take a smaller, loyal group somewhere as a thank you, or just bring the price down altogether? Someone responded to Marlena. They said, I never understood how it would be cost effective. The crazy amount the company spends on all the flights, hotels, and all the events for 15 plus people must have been crazy. I always thought it was more of a, we can do this thing. Marlena responded, she said, it's not cost effective, so the money has to come from somewhere, and it's usually in this 700% markup. I gotta say, I agree. I completely, wholeheartedly agree. And now it's time for my 2 cents. As I've said, I completely agree with Jeffree Star and Marlena Stell in regards to brand trips. 2 companies off the top of my head that are notorious for them are Tarte Cosmetics and Benefit Cosmetics. I've seen so many Snapchats and Instagram stories over the course of the years, and honestly, I was over it very quickly. My issue with these brand trips for influencers pre-product launch is that clearly the brand is buttering these influencers up, while at the same time expecting or even requiring these influencers to talk up their products to their followers in exchange for days of free booze, free food, gifts, and luxury living at an exotic destination. What gets me is that influencers claim to take pride in being open and honest with us when it comes to the quality of products, but do they honestly expect us to believe that they'll crap all over a product they don't like while on a free luxury vacation courtesy of the brand launching said product? I'm not stupid, and neither are any of you. Whenever I see these influencers living it up on these trips and praising the brand's product or products, I know damn well they are shilling it not only because they love it, but because they feel obligated to, or because the brand made them. Brands, you're not fooling anyone here. Seeing Manny MUA, Laura Lee, Patrick Star, or whoever else having a blast on a private island for 5 days does not make me want to buy your new bronzer, your blush, or your frickin' highlighter. Why would it? Oh look, Manny's partying with Laura Lee and Benefit Cosmetics. I must have that highlighter now. No, not how it works. Sorry. Instead of wasting an ungodly amount of money spoiling these influencers, why not spend that money on making your packaging stand out above the rest and ensure that the quality of your product is top-notch? Or, as Marlena said, instead of marking your products up 700% to help pay for these ridiculous trips for influencers to try and get them to talk up and shill your products, why don't you lower the cost of your products so customers are more likely to purchase and repurchase them? So, in a nutshell, influencer brand trips are a waste of money, and I don't trust any influencer telling me I need that product because I know damn well they're only saying I need it because they owe it to the brand. It's shady and honestly insulting to my intelligence. I do, however, like the idea that someone had of brands inviting loyal customers on a trip to show their appreciation. After all, customers are the ones paying for these products while influencers get them for free in PR. How nice would it be to have a drawing where, let's say, 50 to 100 regular customers are chosen to spend a weekend or more living it up with their favorite brand? I feel customers are far more deserving because without them, the brand would be nothing, and that's the real tea. So, what do you guys think about brand trips? Do you think they're a giant waste of time and money as well? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember, if you are new here and you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Everyone give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you very shortly on the next one. Bye!